Hey, I'm Jordan from Wheels by the Ocean, here to review the GWM Cannon Alpha. We are going to cover beach driving, fuel economy, going with the caravan on, 0 to 100s, racing the normal Cannon, all kinds of crazy stuff with not your typical review. I'm not going to go over the little details and stuff. I'm just going to go over the main stuff that really affects an owner. In a hybrid vehicle, I was very skeptical to see how it went towing. I mean, very impressed. It's super powerful. I love that. Suspension is very comfortable. This is the kind of car that you could just buy and go straight onto the beach, drive in the city, give it to the missus, whatever you want. Alrighty, sit down, grab a beer, come and watch this video. It's going to be awesome. Just talking petrol readings at the moment. So we're getting about 21 litres to 100 Ks. So it's a little bit high. It's higher than the Cannon. So our Cannon's always been around about 17.5 litres to 100. The battery is getting low now. So we're about, I don't know, 40 minutes, 45 minutes into the trip. But I have been thrashing this thing around a little bit. So I've used a lot of the battery over the last few days. Just like, Mum, come for a drive and, you know, go and all that kind of stuff. Going to the bowls club, you know, enjoying life. So we're a little bit under half battery. We're getting 20.7 at the moment. I'm curious to see if this battery gets fully depleted and we're running just on the petrol motor, how bad the fuel economy is going to get. And I don't know too much about, like, is this the petrol engine's running the whole time now, but is it supposed to be charging that battery back up? Or because we're using so much power to move this 2-ton van, is it going to just keep on going down? And I'm driving it pretty soft at the moment. I'm not thrashing or anything. I'm trying to get the best fuel economy I can at the moment. Danica had something very special to tell you about the seatbelts. Tell the people, Danica.
Am I the only one that cares about this though?
Yeah. Go tell them. Tell them about the seatbelts.
I just like these. I think all cars should have them for the shorties. Otherwise we get choked out and not in a fun way.
Our GWM Cannon L doesn't have these. I think the X might. The adjustable seatbelt heights. And Danica's a short, little, tiny person.
Who likes her big cars?
Yeah, so it wants to have big cars, but her seatbelt sits too high. I'm a very small person as well, so that sits good for me too now, rather than sitting up on your neck.
It sits right on your neck, and it's not like I can lay down and avoid it because I'm driving.
These adjustable seatbelt things have been around for probably 40 years.
Why aren't they in all cars?
Right.
Just stick them in.
Yeah, stick them right in.
And like, this car has enough time to do its party lights, so it obviously has enough time to do its seatbelts. So thank you. Thank you, I appreciate it.
It's got these really beautiful lights all in the doors and all in the dash. You probably can't see it.
Probably can't. It's like that little GWM sign. Is it GWM sign?
Yeah, and it just changes colour slowly and stuff.
These? Was it there?
Yeah.
Oh, here.
Yeah, you can't see any of it. But
No, but it's in here.
Yeah, when you've got the music on, it just flashes to the beat like a crazy disco. I think you can change it in the settings somewhere. But yes, it uses a bit more fuel. But the funnest thing is going uphill at 110 k's an hour. Our Cannon does not do that. So the hill here, I've showed you this hill with the Cannon, right? I've showed you this hill with the Cannon. I showed you it after I did a tune and stuff, just like, you know, the work you have to do in a diesel, with a little 2-litre diesel to get it to go up hills at 100. But that had 3-ton on it though. God, what am I talking about? That was a 3-ton van. This is a 2-ton van. So I've got to keep that in mind too. This here, we're now using almost 23 litres to 100 Ks with the 2-ton van. But we are getting to hills, my foot half throttle, and it's just going 110 Ks an hour all the way up the hill.
So Passenger Princess little, it's not a tip, but it's a feature that I like.
Ooh, features.
My water bottle fits.
Oh yeah, the cup holders are nice and big.
They are nice.
Your water bottle fits in the door? Or in that one too, is it?
Oh, so it pops out. So the middle seat thing pops down and then that pops out. Yeah. Well, they've got a whole bunch of stuff back there, don't they?
There's a mouse.
There's a laptop and all sorts.
I just bought an iPad and a water bottle and 2 bags.
So much room, and their seats adjust to what they want. So they're electric, recline and move. I don't know if you can see that moving. Yep. But when you're sitting in the middle seat and they want to adjust their seats, my poor bum cheeks. That was a nice feature. They've also got a back window that they can just push a button. They push a button down.
Oh yeah, there you go. You can open up the back window. So if you've got a dog that likes to be in the back of your ute,
That would be cute.
Yeah, right. So
Yeah, like
I'd
a
never
big
do
dog,
it.
A big dog.
I'd never do
no,
it.
we don't
but
put our dog in the ute.
I mean, if that's you, that's fine.
Where do we put
That'd
our
be
dogs in the
cute.
ute?
He has his own mat and he takes up all my leg space down here. So my legs are continuously up. For the whole of Australia, my legs were up like this. And I would swap bum cheeks, one leg out, one leg in. And when one leg dies, the other one tucks under. Hey, baby.
Hey, baby.
And then he'll spend some time on my lap also.
Like a top quality.
Whatever he feels.
And then you get leg space.
Anyway, there's a few features by the fam instead of just this boring guy. With all of his...
Wisdom
Yes.
and amazing handsomeness.
With all of the speckiness. I do the passenger princess and the kids stuff.
And we need to get fuel.
We do.
Thank you, Danica, for getting involved in this YouTube review of the GWM Canon Alpha Ultra HEV.
You're welcome.
I just made it to the petrol station. We're almost out of fuel, like literally nothing. Whoopsie daisies. The petrol fill up is on the left hand side, like most Aussie cars, like most of your Japanese cars. So I'm pretty excited about that. Amazing entertainment system. The Android Auto is wireless, so you don't need to buy a dongle-y thing. It's just a wireless Android Auto from the get-go. Wireless charging as well, so you can sit your phone down here. My review of this car is not going to be as good as car guides and stuff. So if you want to see like all the little things like how to open up this mirror flap, right, go watch their reviews. My one's more about like using the car and like getting it out on the beach and doing some forward driving and giving it a thrashing, right? We've driven for 2 hours now with the van on. 23.7 litres per 100 is the average. So that's all right. That's okay. Petrol's cheap too, so that equals itself out. So Android Auto at the moment. We're going to go through, exit out of Android Auto. Get out of there. We're going to go through to the air conditioning. In the aircon works amazing in this thing too, yeah? You've got this little button here, which you can put air conditioner on your ass. That is amazing. That's what you want, yeah? So you want to be able to cool your butt down, and it works super good. So you've got air conditioning in your seats, which is sick. Then we're going to go back through to the car. Give me the car. We're going to go to inside and go to comfort, right? Comfort or driver's seat or something? Driver's seat. I can get a massage while I'm driving. Give me a massage. Look at this. There is things massaging my back right now. Very bloody beautiful. Danica, would you like a massage?
Why not?
Hell yeah, you do. There's a massage for you. Oh, sorry about that. So here we go. Now I'm giving my wife a massage. All right, so we got a mad gangster sunroof too, yeah? Got to press that a few times and it goes, there you go. Oh, look at that sunroof. I've been wanting a sunroof. I don't even know why. But there you go. Big moonroof. Oh, that's as far as it goes. There you go. Big moonroof. That's cool. One thing I thought was really cool is if you've got a passenger in the car and they get out and they haven't left the seat how you want it, you've got controls next to you.
Oh my god.
So you can put their seat back and forth to where you want it. So if you know you're picking up grandma and you want the seat upright, you know, or if you know you're picking up some gangsters and you want to put the seats back, you can do it all from here. Pretty gangster or what? You like that over, don't you?
Yeah, because then I can move it.
Oh, okay, yeah. Or your kids can move it, so it's not like the best for everything. We are about to get this Canon Alpha filthy dirty on the beach. I've done some playing around, so you can spin this dog and then it actually goes into 4 high. While you're rolling, you can put it in 4 high mode, right? Then traction control over here, I'm gonna press it once, it's off. Do I have paddles? Yeah, I've got paddles. Manual, okay, I'm in manual. It's very similar to the Canon. I'm in manual 1, manual 2. Oh my gosh, we're doing it!
3, 2, 1.
Front diff lock, rear diff lock, 4 low, auto brakes, stuff to do with the camera. I think the 360 camera turns on or whatever. Oh no, it goes to your information. Oh, that's your button that takes you to your information thing so you can quickly turn off your lane keep assist. Oh, that's where it is. In the Canon it's over here somewhere, but in the Alpha, it's here.
If anyone knows, where's the volume?
There's no, oh yeah,
They're not gonna
that's a
tell
weird
us
one,
this
isn't
time.
it? There's no volume control anywhere, except for on the steering wheel. So there's no knob. I love our Canon because you just do the knob or you want to quickly turn it down, boom. But there's no volume buttons anywhere. except for on the steering wheel. Caden's just finding out some new features. How do you turn the fans on the seat, buddy?
You press this button.
Yeah, right. So you can you just press that and you can turn your fan on and off, so you don't have to go through all the crap in the thing. And that's how you learned it from the back controls. Oh, cool. I thought you had to go through the media system and all that, but now you can just press a button right there. Easy. It's in sports mode. Let's just do a quick takeoff test. A little sports mode, flat to the floor, foot flat to the floor. Maybe it's going to take off fast. Let's have a quick squeeze. Ready? Yeah. How good's the pickup?
Bloody quick.
Alright, in regards to the fuel economy, I'm going to get the car back on the highway and drive it as nice as I can at 100 k's an hour and just see how the fuel economy actually is without trying to, I don't know, when I was coming up to Rainbow I was really into it, trying to test things, got done speeding and all that stuff. So what we're going to do is just be nice to it and see how we go. I just let the car idle for about 20 minutes and when I came back the battery regenerated. So I guess that was good for it too, so it's good that we did that stop technique. I've been driving the car pretty conservatively, but I couldn't not do 110. Like the car just wants to do 110, it loves it. So we did 110, I overtook a few times, etc, etc. For the last hour and 17 minutes, we have a 22 litre per 100 kilometre reading there. I think the car's super good for somebody that wants just like a normal car that doesn't make so much bloody noise like the diesels. That just doesn't sting. You don't have to worry about DPF burns. You just drive it every day and then you use it on the weekends for towing the van. That's super cool. Obviously the diesel is better on fuel if you're towing every single day. If that's what you plan to do with it, I would go the diesel. But the hybrid I'm super impressed by it. I really enjoyed like blasting all my mates in the beach racing as well. I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope you've enjoyed this whole review video and I appreciate you just watching. If you've got any questions, let me know. Otherwise, most of it can be found on their website. I'm gonna go give this back in a couple of days and say goodbye to it. But it's been fun. Thank you, GWM Australia. I'm just about to do a size comparison with our Canon next to the Alpha. But I did tell you I'd show you underneath. So anyway, under the bonnet, right? Underneath, there's just gonna be a million covers, and now it's all covered in sand. There you go. Underneath the front. Other side, very beautiful, very normal. Where is the batteries? Like, is there a big cover? All the batteries in it, exhaust, fuel tank. Right. Okay, so you've got this orange cable going underneath the tray here. So I'm thinking a battery system. Oh, here we go. So battery system sits all underneath the tray. So just above the spare tyre here. So that'll be all your battery system, which has got some cooling pipes going to it as well. That must be where the exhaust goes on the diesel models, I'd say. And on the petrol one, oh okay, that's gangster. The petrol one, the exhaust dumps out before the diff. Mate, pretty gangster. That's something you usually have to do yourself, but it's already done for you. Got the leaf spring suspension. Electric handbrake calipers, big ass diff. And there you have it. What else can I really show you under here? You saw the transfer, you've seen the exhaust, you've seen the gearbox. Happy days. Alright, ripped the engine cover off. Can't really see much, can't really show you too much. There's information on the internet about it, but your hybrid section of the engine is in behind there, in the sort of the firewall area. Just hangs out in a big piece of the gearbox down there between the engine and the gearbox, yeah? Also, because it is a hybrid, it does run a electronic brake booster instead of a normal vacuum one, because obviously when the petrol engine turns off, you're not getting any vacuum to run a booster. So it does run an electronic brake booster. Probably super reliable and will last forever too. It's a super hard thing to try to compare the Alpha with the Canon. When the Canon's running 33s in a 2-inch lift or a 2.5-inch lift, obviously this car's going to look bigger at the moment. So with them side by side, the Canon is obviously going to dominate now. But if that Alpha is running a 2-inch lift and bigger tyres, it would look absolutely insane. So here is a comparison and sort of the size difference. So I've got these lined up. We've been lining this up bumper to bumper, front bumper to bumper, perfect, yeah? So I just want to see where the rear sits. I haven't even been down here yet. The Alpha, bro, the Alpha sits exactly the same. Alright, that's about as much comparison as I can do side by side in my street because cars are trying to drive up and down it. And this is where I got both the cars. I don't want to go driving anywhere at the moment. I've got to take this car back tomorrow. But just to give you a bit of comparison, they were both the same length. The Alpha is much bigger inside. Everything feels a bit more spacious. It's got a bit more width to it. Like not crazy amount, but it definitely feels bigger inside. What do you think of the car, bud?
It just heats more better.
What's better about it?
It's got all the air and stuff and
I know
the
that.
size.
The air in the seats. What about the reclining seats in the back?
Oh yeah.
Mate, you were bloody spoiled in that. So yes, 100% yes, I do want to get one of these. If I was to upgrade, I would go the Alpha because of all those little features for the kids in the back. The massage seats, all that stuff. Obviously this is the top of the range. Where I've got the L, which is sort of mid-range in the Canon series. I'm not even sure what the top of the range has, but I'm sure the top of the range Canon doesn't have massage seats and all that kind of gear. So this is running very, very similar stuff to the Tank 500 inside. So you get all those luxury features with it, yeah. So it's a really, really high-end luxury ute, where the Canon is super, super high-end too inside, but it's just missing some of those awesome luxury features. But you can see how the cab on this is a bit smaller. It's like when you look at the doors, the actual cab itself. I haven't got measurements, but they'll be all on their website if you want to do some comparisons and all that stuff. Where you can see like the massive rear doors on these. Oh yeah, sorry, I got some parts in there. I got to take those back with me because I got to get my work van and go and service all your Canons, yeah. But just having this little feature where this, you know, I've showed you all that there. How the reclining back seats made the kids so comfortable. And then yeah, you've got your holder in here for like, if you've got like some cut up chicken or something, you can put in there, whatever you want. So Caden's just pointed out to me, obviously the Alpha has the newer badge. So when they've updated the badge, where the original Canons still had the older Great Wall badge, which is what the original ones were. Then on the front it has the new badge. So it's got a sort of a mismatch of badges. And then on the steering wheel it's got the old badge as well. So in the Alpha, you've got all the right badging on it, and including the steering wheel with the big leather badge, like everything matching. This is our normal Canon that we drive every day. I just hop back into it going, oh, I'm gonna miss the other car too much, but everything still feels, after 3 years, yeah, 2020, yeah, but almost 3 years we've owned this car, and everything still feels really nice and new. So like the steering wheel hasn't worn out, the seats feel nice, everything in the car feels really nice and new. So yeah, I can hear the engine now, which that's kind of annoying. But it's not like I jumped back in this and said, oh, this is an old crap shitbox. It's really holding together. So 3 years, 68,000 Ks now, I'm still loving it. It still feels great. Oh, I love this thing and I have missed it. It's beautiful. Our engine's a little bit noisy at the moment because the carpet is still out, guys. I swear I'm gonna put it in this week. We've been renovating caravans and doing up the our moving house and all that stuff. I've got to get the carpets back in this car. If you missed that episode, a few episodes ago, I sunk the car in a big mud puddle and then all the carpets got wet. So go back and watch that. Oh no, I put the wrong blinker on already. I got used to the other car. I put the wipers on again. Oh man. Sad day. It's a sad day. I'm dropping the car back. But let me just say, I was driving by myself and I thought, I might have a muck around with the stereo. And I figured out how to turn the volume down and up and down, whatever. Anika's going to be thrilled that now I know how to put the radio up and down because she's been asking the whole time, how do you do this? How do you do this? Whoops. I think I got to feel the whole reason of a hybrid in that traffic, right? So it's early in the morning. I'm driving over to the north side of Brisbane. Super, super good in traffic. Adaptive cruise control. Unreal, right? I haven't had that in my car for ages because I messed it up. But the adaptive cruise control is so freaking good. So it just does all the driving for you. So when you're in a traffic jam, the car just takes off and makes sure it just does its thing. You don't have to think about it. Obviously, you still got to watch, but it was just so cool that, I don't know, just to be able to use that feature properly. It was really cool. Also, the fuel economy, because I drove quite nicely the car, I was like, I'll put it in eco mode, I'll be nice to it, and just see sort of some decent fuel readings. Because I've pretty much spent the week hauling ass in it. You've seen all the videos. Anyway. Alright, so we managed to get this thing down to 9.8 litres to 100. I don't know what they're advertised at, but I don't know. That's heaps better than what I was getting when I had my foot flat to the floor constantly in sports mode. Also, to adjust the volume, unfortunately, you can't do it on Android Auto. I can't figure out how to do it on Android Auto, but I have been fiddling around with it, and you'd have to go back out of Android Auto, and all you do is swipe that down and you've got your volume. Right? How simple is that? I would love just to have that media button just a permanent somewhere, or be able to swipe that down on Android Auto. It would make heaps of sense to be able to use that on Android Auto. So final thoughts, yeah? That was a pretty cool freaking week. That was a pretty cool week. I've had a bloody great time in this car. But I'm feeling kind of like, wish I could have one. Wish I could get, I would love to upgrade to one of these. I also really love, if you're not after it, I really love the GWM Tank 500. Just seeing all the luxury features in this Alpha, knowing that that's all in the Tank 500 as well, it's like, oh, that would be a cool upgrade too, you know? It's really cool to see how far GWM has come in the market and in the absolute luxury vehicles that they're making. It's ridiculous. Thanks so much for watching that review, guys. I've just finished editing this. Now, I've taken all the clips out of the last few episodes that I was like, well, that can go in its own review, that can go in its own review, because there was just so much footage that we took. So I was like, I'll do an actual dedicated review video for the car. I tried to cover as much as I could. There's definitely more things that are, like after watching it back, I was like, oh, there's more things I would have loved to touch base on, but I don't have the car anymore. So what are you supposed to do? Please jump on the channel and watch the previous 2 videos to this. It is on our more of our holidaying Travel Australia series, but it does show a lot more of the Canon driving on the beach and doing some forward driving and stuff. So I do touch base on that in the last 2 videos. So jump on the channel, look at the 2 videos before this. It's all about the Alpha as well, but this is just a more of a dedicated review video. Thank you, everybody. Thanks so much for watching. We'll catch us on the next one. I'm about to do a video on doing a big service and suspension change and stuff on my GWM Canon, so check that one out. Then we also are going to have a video on a tank day that we did, a GWM Tank 300 day. So there's the videos that are coming up. We'll see you on those. Thanks, guys. See you later.